Hey folks, welcome back to the channel.
Hello.
So this is our Easter collaboration.
It is.
Which has been organised by Lula from the Nerd Goblin Art.
Yep.
And Karen from the Dragon's Cave.
Yeah.
We will pop a link to the playlist in the description.
Yep.
Do make sure you check everything out.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there will be some amazing makes.
Yeah.
For this.
I have no doubt
with
about that.
Wonderful, cute Easter theme.
Yes.
But it's a cute Easter theme you're looking for. Oh boy, did you click on the wrong video.
What do you mean?
Kirk has decided to make our Easter collaboration.
I have.
And it starts off so well.
Yeah, I made an egg.
Because we went to Hobbycraft and we got an Easter egg mould, and I was like, oh, he's going to do something cute.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to do something cute.
Yes, he is.
I am.
Yep.
And this is it, look. It's a cute polymer clay covered tinfoil egg.
It is. It's lovely.
Yeah. So, that's what I've done so far.
Is that cosplay?
That is cosplay. So
why have you used cosplay?
I've used cosplay because it's so that there are two reasons.
Okay.
Okay. The first one is that I like it for the base.
Mm-hmm.
So as a base layer, it's really good because it's flexible once it's been baked.
Yep.
Once you bake it twice, then it loses its flexibility.
Okay.
But if you just do it the once, it gives you, it's still a little bit malleable so that when you do, I'm going to do another layer over the top.
Yeah.
And it just gives me a bit of flexibility when I'm just doing the rest of the sculpting.
Mm-hmm.
And the second reason is that if you paint the grey cosplay with red, it looks
like red?
So you remember that tongue I did?
Yes. It looks like tissue.
It looks like tissue.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes. And that's your attempt at photobombing me.
I know. What a fail. I tried to photobomb you because you're always photobombing me.
Well, you did because it was in there.
And then you say, oh, you've lost the footage. No, I haven't. You photobombed me and I just cancelled it.
Yeah. So I've cut a hole out of one of the sides.
Yep.
For later.
Yes.
And now I've baked it, and now I'm just going to cover it in a white clay, just because this is going to be the shell.
Yeah.
Of the egg.
Okay.
And the reason why I've chose white is because it's a nice base coat colour for what I'm going to colour it in later on.
Okay.
So put the clay on, just making sure that the hole isn't blocked. And now I'm going to put some liquid clay softener. And I'm using my gloves and I'm gently just massaging my egg. Massaging. Well, I've lubed up my egg.
And now you're massaging
and
it.
And now I'm massaging it. And now I've baked it.
Yep.
And I am now making some teeth.
Yes.
Now this is
where I was like, I don't feel that you're making an Easter egg.
No, it's an egg.
And to which he said, no, I'm making an Easter egg.
Yep.
And I did point out that Easter eggs don't traditionally tend to have teeth.
They do when you bite into them.
But apparently they do. Yeah. So I let him progress.
Yeah. So, baked it. And this is me removing all of the tinfoil on the inside. Now, I've sped this up. I think this took about 20 minutes to about half an hour.
No, this took about 3 days. 3 days. And that tinfoil was everywhere.
Yeah.
Because you don't tidy as you go.
I do.
Do you though?
Yeah, look. See? That's me tidying as I go.
Yeah, but where did you put all that?
The tiny little bits I put in the bin because I couldn't reuse them. But the bigger bits I saved for later on for the rest of this project.
Okay.
Now, I am putting in some little wormy deelies in the back of the egg.
Yes.
Because this is going to be it's going to be its throat.
Oh dear.
So I've rolled out a few wormies. I tried to blend it in without any glue, but it was too much of a pain. So I just put a little bit of bacon bond in there.
A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not falling out anytime soon, is it?
No. And this is the tonsil.
I have no comment at this point. None whatsoever.
That's unusual.
I'm
Are you actually at a loss for words?
I don't. Yes, I am. I literally. The brief was, can you make an Easter project?
Yeah.
It's an Easter collab.
Yeah.
At which point you went, oh yeah, I can do that. And I was like, make it cute. Oh yeah, it'll be cute. It'll be egg-like.
That tonsil is
like,
cute.
Okay. So I trusted you with the Easter collaboration.
Yeah.
And you're making a tonsil.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the reason why I used the grey, because when you paint with the red,
it really does look quite tissue-like.
It looks like the inside of a mouth.
It does.
Which is what
you were going for.
Yeah.
Well, I feel that you have been successful.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. And now, let me guess. Lips?
No.
Gums.
Lips would look silly on an egg.
What am I thinking?
Just crazy talk.
What am I thinking? It's the gums.
Why would you put lips on an egg?
I've said it out loud. I just don't know.
I tell you, I just don't know where your head is at sometimes. These are the gums.
Oh. Wow. As long as you've cleared that one up.
Yes.
I have to say.
Yeah.
The translucent clay, I've not been very successful with it because I was too frightened to use your pasta machine.
Yeah.
But I think for teeth and things like that,
teeth,
it's
bones,
really good.
Yeah.
Like creepy good. If I'm honest.
I was quite pleased with it so far.
Yeah. They were creepy. Our youngest granddaughter is going to absolutely love this.
Yeah.
This isn't going to last long in our house.
I don't know.
She's going to want.
I think her mum will be like, "No, we're not having that."
Do you reckon? I think it will just appear in their house like magic.
Think she'll get any choice.
No, I think it will just. One day it will just be there.
It just magically appear.
Yeah.
So put the teeth in, and then I just put another bit of gum over the top, just to seal them in.
Yeah.
And then I'm just putting a bit of pink over the top of that as well, just so it looks a bit more fleshy,
gum-like.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got the pink of the gum, and then you got the bit of the red bit of the gum.
The bit of the gum, and then the red bit of the gum.
Yeah, you got the pink bit of the gum.
And
then the red bit.
Oh. Are you making a tongue?
Yes. You can't have a mouth without a tongue.
If wishing made it so.
Yeah. So I've done the basic shape of the tongue. Now this is the underneath of the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be the bit that the bit that connects to the bottom of your mouth.
Yeah.
So it was just a wormy dealy, and then just I think it's looking quite good so far.
Yes.
Your face is a picture.
I can honestly say that I don't feel that these will be part of our Easter display this year. Not that we do an Easter display, but if we did, that would not be part of it.
Why not?
Well, I don't feel that it's in the. I mean, yes, it's an egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, same again as I did with the top. I've done some gums and put some teeth in there. I'm just making sure that they are in the actual gums so that they're not going to move around when they're poked and
prodded.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And again, another pink bit just for the gums.
Yeah.
And at this point, I thought, you know what, that's actually quite good.
No, I can see that you would be I can see that you would be very, very impressed with this.
Your face is saying that you're not.
It's not that I'm not impressed. I'm. See, I did a little Easter project, and mine was 5 cute little bunnies.
Yeah.
With carrots.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
I'm doing a cute Easter egg.
Yeah.
So, bit of red, letting it soak in for a minute, and then just dabbing the excess off. And then I do this a couple of times just to build up the layers, because I don't want to completely cover it. But if the grey comes through a little bit, but it gives that.
You want that texture, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that it looks really good from there. So I've put a bit of glue in the bottom of the mouth, and I've also put some on the tongue as well, just to make sure, because I didn't want it to fall out.
And what I will say is, once that's baked, the feel of that tongue, how can I put this, is absolutely horrific. There is no other way to describe it. It is horrible. It literally makes me want to be ill. It's got such a feel, such a real feel to it.
Because it's cosclay, and I only baked it once. It's
like a tongue.
It's still
it is literally like a tongue, and
then I just gave it a glaze. Now, eggs are social creatures.
Are they now?
Yeah, because they're always. You get a box. You don't get a box with one in, do you?
You do.
That's the exception, not the rule.
We've had a box of one egg.
We have, but that's from something we've ordered online. That's not. If you went to the shop, you would get a box of 6.
Do what?
Box. Yeah.
When you do what?
When you go to the shop.
What do you mean? What is this? What is this go-to shop of?
When I go to the shop.
Oh, when you.
Yes.
Okay.
You can get a box of 6. So they all sit in there. So they're all
Okay.
They hang around in a gang. A gang of eggs.
I do not know what this go-to shop you speak of.
Yeah. Anyway,
all shopping is done online.
I made him a little friend.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm just doing some teeth. Now I thought I'd try it a different way this time.
Okay.
So I thought what I would do is I would try and sculpt all of the teeth in one go.
Right. So like a denture set.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. So rolled out a piece of translucent, marked out where I wanted the teeth to go.
Yeah.
And then I've used my flat end of my sculpting tool just to curve the edges slightly, just to make them a little bit more
tooth-like.
Tooth-like.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that I think I suppose it depends on what you're doing, but the little one, I thought this was a really good way of doing it.
I don't think that would have been as nice in the big one. I think the big one, it suits the separate teeth.
Yeah.
Because it's, I don't know, it does.
Yeah. And obviously,
he needs a tongue.
Yeah,
of course he does.
Yeah. Now this one's going to be, he's going to have his tongue in a different pose.
Right.
So you're going to see the top of the tongue. So I'm just making sure that you've got the little groove. I've also curled up the bottom bit as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to be sticking it out a little bit like a kiss.
Nobody can see that. He's just pulled a face.
I did.
Like, you can all see it.
Yeah.
Would you like to describe your face?
I did.
Go on then.
It's like from the things from Kiss, the band, where they're sticking their tongues out.
What if they don't know who Kiss are?
Well, they can Google it. So, now it's been baked.
Yeah.
And it's time to remove the tin foil from the inside.
Yeah.
Now, this one was a little bit more problematic.
Why?
Because I packed in the tin foil quite hard.
Mm.
And while I was removing it, the cosplay, I didn't do it thick enough. So you can see it there starting to crack.
Yeah.
So what I did was I put some bacon bond in there and then did the top layer.
Yeah.
And then baked it.
Yeah.
Just to get the strength of the top layer.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if that works in a minute.
Ooh, it's very exciting.
Oh, shadowy. Yeah, no, it wasn't very successful.
Was it not?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, it's a broken egg.
It is. Now, I could have gone two ways with this. I could have had the big egg has attacked the little egg.
Okay.
He could have, exacted some revenge.
Oh my life! I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
There's got to be an egg joke in there.
Does there though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you not think so?
I'm exasperated.
Exactly.
Oh dear.
So this took me a while to do.
So you patched him up?
I did, but it was really exhausting.
Listen, if you don't keep explaining what's going on, people will switch off.
No, they won't. They're excited.
Oh. All right, I'm out of egg jokes now. Come on. So you fixed him.
I've patched him up. I've used a lot of bacon bond and some more clay just to patch up the bits, and then I put in his dentures.
Okay.
And it was a little tricky, but I think it actually worked out quite well. I was really pleased with that.
Mm.
And it's not straight, but
you don't want them to be.
I didn't know. Well, no, I didn't want it to be straight, but also he's a little wonky ananyway from
being broken,
being repaired.
Yeah.
So
he looks quite mean.
Yeah. Well, he's a Easter egg with teeth.
I'm just saying, he looks mean.
They're supposed to look mean.
I thought they were cute.
That one on the left is the big one. The little one, he's not matured yet. He's still got a bit of meanness in him.
Right. Okay. So what you're saying is, I can't. I just can't.
What?
No, please continue. I just can't.
You exacerbated.
I am exacerbated.
Right, painting with my new brush.
You really like that brush, don't you?
Love it. Yeah, that was really good. So, also off camera, I made a third egg.
You did.
I did. But I thought, what can I paint it? So I had two choices. I could do it as a normal egg,
Which I said was boring.
so I thought, chocolate egg.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I said,
So,
it's Easter.
Yeah.
People have chocolate eggs.
So I thought, okay, I shall spray him a chocolatey brown.
And I had a cunning plan to assist you at this point, didn't I?
You did?
I was honestly the most helpful I have ever been on one of your projects.
Yes.
And I don't think that anybody watching us is going to appreciate how helpful I was to you.
Yes.
But
and here you go.
Yeah, I suggested that you put them in actual Easter egg wrapping, which meant we had to buy Easter eggs and eat them.
Yeah.
I took one for the team, people.
You did. You're such a trooper.
I am.
Yeah.
They were very nice.
Yeah. So I put them in the wrapper and I thought, okay, it didn't look right. So I thought I'm going to have it ripped because he's bursting out of the wrapper.
I did offer to eat more, but it wasn't necessary. Yeah. But I was there for you.
Yeah.
If you needed me to be.
And then I did the other two.
And then once you finish putting them together, I'm guessing it's off for glamour shots.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask.
Yep.
Did you name them?
Yeah.
Are you going to tell us? Or are they Big Eric, Middle Eric, and Baby Eric?
I did think about calling them Eric, Little Eric, or Eric. It was Eric, Erica, and then I wasn't sure what to call the other one.
Enrico?
Enrico?
I don't know. What do you guys think he should have called them? And more importantly, what would you do if you opened an egg like this? Because I know what I would do.
Eat it.
No.
No?
I make it a policy not to eat something that's got teeth in. Oh, for goodness sake. Egbert, Xavier, Shelby?
Yeah, it's a shell.
Oh, I had to ask.
Eggshell.
I had to ask. Right. If you're still with us at this point, thank you so much. If you've enjoyed watching our creative chaos, do feel free to hit that like button.
And while you're down there, give the subscribe a little tickle if you haven't already.
And if you have, thank you very much. We very much appreciate you.
Yeah.
Oh
dear.
I think I need a reboot.
Is that is the egg? Is it scaring you?
It's really grossing me out. It's the tongue. The tongue is grossing me. I can't. I'm literally trying to talk and not look at the screen. Anyway, do make sure you check out that playlist down below.
Yeah.
And if you celebrate Easter, I hope you have a fantastic Easter.
Yeah.
And don't eat too much chocolate.
What kind of advice is that?
Wow. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye for now.
Bye.